In this video, we will talk about the gold rush, America's Wild West boom. The gold rush was one of the most exciting and transformative events in American history. It began in 1848 and lasted for several years, drawing hundreds of thousands of people to the western United States in search of gold. This event not only changed the lives of those who participated, but also had a huge impact on the development of the United States. Let's explore the story of the gold rush, its causes, its effects, and its legacy. What was the gold rush? The gold rush was a period when large numbers of people rushed to areas where gold had been discovered, hoping to strike it rich. The most famous gold rush in American history began in California in 1848, after gold was found at Sutter's Mill, near present-day Sacramento. The news of the discovery spread quickly, and soon, people from all over the world were heading to California to try their luck. How did the gold rush start? The gold rush began on January 24, 1848, when a man named James W. Marshall found shiny flakes of gold in the American River while working at Sutter's Mill, a sawmill owned by John Sutter. At first, Marshall and Sutter tried to keep the discovery a secret, but word soon got out. By mid-1848, newspapers were reporting the discovery, and people began flocking to California. The event that really sparked the gold rush was a speech by U.S. President James K. Polk in December 1848. In it, he confirmed the discovery of gold in California, which caused a frenzy. People from all walks of life, farmers, merchants, soldiers, and even immigrants from other countries, decided to head west in search of gold. Who joined the gold rush? The gold rush attracted a diverse group of people, known as 49ers, because many arrived in 1849. These included Americans from the East. Many people from the eastern United States sold their homes, packed their belongings, and traveled west in covered wagons or by ship. Immigrants from around the world. People came from countries like China, Mexico, Chile, Australia, and Europe to seek their fortunes in California. Native Americans. While some Native Americans participated in the gold rush, many were displaced or harmed by the influx of settlers. Women and families. While most gold seekers were men, some women and families also joined the rush, often running businesses like hotels, restaurants, and laundries. How did people get to California? Getting to California was not easy. There were three main routes. Overland route. Many people traveled by wagon across the United States, following trails like the California Trail or the Oregon Trail. This journey was long and dangerous, taking several months. Travelers faced harsh weather, disease, and attacks by Native Americans. Sea route. Others sailed by ship, either around the southern tip of South America, a long and difficult journey, or by crossing the Isthmus of Panama and then sailing up the Pacific coast. Combination route. Some people traveled partway by land and partway by sea, often crossing through Central America. Life during the gold rush. Life in the gold fields was tough. Most people did not find much gold, and those who did often spent it quickly on food, supplies, and entertainment. Here are some key aspects of life during the gold rush. Mining for gold. Miners used simple tools like pans, picks, and shovels to search for gold in rivers and streams. Later, more advanced techniques like hydraulic mining were used, which caused significant environmental damage. Boom towns. As people flocked to California, small towns sprang up almost overnight. These were called boom towns. Some, like San Francisco, grew into major cities. Others were abandoned when the gold ran out, becoming ghost towns. Lawlessness. The rapid growth of the population led to chaos. There were few laws or law enforcement officers, so crime was common. Vigilante groups often took justice into their own hands. Diversity and discrimination. The gold rush brought people from many cultures together, but it also led to tension and discrimination. Chinese immigrants, for example, were often treated unfairly and forced to pay special taxes. Did people get rich? During the gold rush, only a few people actually struck it rich by finding gold. For most miners, the dream of wealth didn't come true. However, the real winners were often the people who provided goods and services to the miners. These individuals made steady profits while the miners faced uncertainty. For example, merchants who sold tools, food, and clothing did very well. Miners were willing to pay high prices for supplies, and merchants took advantage of this demand. Similarly, landowners profited by selling or renting land to miners. Interestingly, John Sutter, the man who owned the land where gold was first discovered, lost everything as miners overran his property. But other landowners made a fortune. Business owners also thrived during the gold rush. Saloons, hotels, and restaurants were always busy because miners spent their earnings on food, drinks, and a place to stay. These businesses provided essential services and entertainment, making them some of the most successful ventures of the time. In short, while the gold rush created a few wealthy miners, the people who really benefited were those who supported the miners by selling supplies, renting land, or running businesses. Their success shows that sometimes the best way to strike gold is to meet the needs of others. Impact of the gold rush. The gold rush had a huge impact on California and the United States. First, it caused rapid population growth. In 1848, there were only about 14,000 non-Native Americans in California. By 1852, this number jumped over 200,000 as people rushed to find gold. This growth helped California become the 31st state in 1850, just 2 years after the gold rush began. The gold rush also boosted the U.S. economy. The gold mined in California was worth billions in today's money, helping the nation grow wealthier. However, mining caused serious environmental damage. Rivers were polluted, forests were destroyed, and landscapes were ruined by techniques like hydraulic mining. The gold rush was devastating for Native Americans. Many were forced off their land, and thousands died from disease, violence, and starvation as settlers took over. On the other hand, the gold rush brought people from all over the world to California, creating a culturally diverse society. Immigrants from China, Europe, Mexico, and other places came seeking fortune, leaving a lasting legacy of multiculturalism. In short, the gold rush transformed California and the U.S., bringing growth and opportunity, but also causing harm to the environment and Native communities. Its effects are still felt today. The end of the gold rush. By the mid-1850s, most of the easily accessible gold had been mined, and the gold rush began to decline. Many miners left California, while others stayed and turned to farming, ranching, or other businesses. The gold rush officially ended around 1855, but its effects lasted much longer. Legacy of the gold rush. The gold rush left a lasting legacy on the United States. It helped shape the American West, contributed to the idea of the American dream, and inspired stories of adventure and opportunity. Today, the gold rush is remembered as a time of hope, ambition, and hardship, when people from all walks of life came together in search of a better future. In conclusion, the gold rush was a defining moment in American history. It brought people to California, transformed the economy, and shaped the culture of the West. While not everyone found gold, the gold rush created opportunities for many and left a lasting impact on the nation. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.